It is official. The Golden State Warriors are your NBA champion. Kevin Durant has officially made the right decision. Kevin Durant is not only an NBA champion, but he is the NBA Finals MVP, most valuable player. Durant was the Warriors' best player this season, and especially in the finals. Durant averaged 35 points, 8 rebounds to go along with 5 assists, and that stat line earned him the Finals MVP. The Warriors as a team played phenomenal. Steph Curry, 34 points. Draymond Green, 10 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists as the Warriors knocked Cavaliers 129-120 to secure the NBA championship. For Cleveland, LeBron James, 41 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, great as usual. J.R. Smith came to play, 25 points. Kyrie Irving, who didn't play well late in the game in my opinion, still came to play, 26 points, 6 assists. But down the stretch, the Cavs got outplayed outside of LeBron, who scored all of Cleveland's points late in the fourth quarter. I think it was like a 5-minute stretch where LeBron was the only person that scored for Cleveland. LeBron also became the first player in NBA history to average a triple-double in the NBA Finals as he averaged 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists against the greatest team ever. But switching back to the Warriors, we have had the privilege to witness such a great team in Golden State, such a special team, a revolutionary team in all reality. But if we're all being honest for a second, this Warriors team, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, is revolutionary. There's scoring threats and weapons everywhere. They're long. They can play defense. There was nothing this team couldn't do. Put all personal biases aside. However you feel about KD aside. However you feel about new age basketball. Put that aside. This Warriors team is revolutionary. Whether you like Golden State or not, Golden State is the NBA for the next 2 to 4 years. 2 at least. And it may be even longer than 4 years. But as I said, NBA super teams are here to stay. And a lot of people are coming after LeBron for saying he's never played for a super team. And he hasn't, if you look at Golden State's version of a super team. 4 Hall of Famers on the court? 3 minimum on the court? That's a super team right there. And Cleveland's roster won't look the same next year. They have to get a lot better just to compete with these Warriors. And I don't want to say too much because I'm currently working on my Cavaliers offseason outlook, but their roster, I guarantee you, won't look the same. I think they'll definitely make a push for Paul George because Indiana right now doesn't hold any leverage. Cleveland and Paul George do. If PG says, I won't sign an extension with anyone except Cleveland, guess what? LA, Boston, if they were interested, Miami, whoever is interested, backs off. No one is trading assets for a 1-year rental. K-Love might be on the open market after a few bad games when it counted in the finals. Corver and Jefferson might be calling it a career. That'll clear up some cap space. Not to do too much with because Cleveland is way over the cap, but that gives them a little bit more flexibility. Tristan Thompson might be thrown around in trade talks. This offseason will be critical and very entertaining for the Cavs. We'll come back to the Warriors later. I have some other things I want to say about them. But outside of the finals, the NBA news was red hot when Gordon Hayward's child was spotted wearing a green and white t-shirt that read "Go Green." His wife posted it, and it did numbers. I didn't read much into it. It's a silly thing to get all worked up and debate about. Gordon Hayward's child was just wearing a regular t-shirt to support the environment as far as I'm concerned. His wife did later remove it, but nonetheless, it was kind of fun to see the fans around the league get all excited about it and worked up. But staying in the realm of Gordon Hayward, the Miami Heat seemed to be hot on his trail, not just the Boston Celtics, after reports surfaced that he is interested in joining the Heat. And if I'm the Utah Jazz, I'm petrified. My star, the one out of my core, is about to leave in free agency and we are going to get nothing in return. The reports are out there that the Jazz are indeed terrified that Gordon Hayward may leave, and as of right now, I'm giving it a 75% chance he will. Utah is a dead-end place. You're not good enough to compete with the Warriors, but you're stuck in the middle of the pack. Everyone knows that is the worst place to be in the NBA because you can't compete for a title, but yet you aren't bad enough to get a good draft pick quality free agents will overlook you, and it is literally the worst place to be in. This is the peak of his value, and if I'm Gordon Hayward, that's how I'm thinking. This is the peak of my value. I have the opportunity to play for a better team and possibly compete for a title. And I don't think players want to get out of the West because it's so hard. The West is the overrated conference, and they know it. The East and West are both one-team conferences. So players are going to start playing the numbers game. Golden State is young. They'll be going 12-0, 11-1, 10-2 in the Western Conference for years. The Cavs are old. They have a couple of years left. So players like Gordon Hayward will see that and sign with Boston or Miami and wait it out the next 2 years, grow chemistry with their team, allow their executives to sign players and get the team better. It's not so much that the West is so much harder than the East. They're both one-team conferences. We'll get Golden State versus Cleveland again next year, and I'm not opposed to it, and we'll probably get it 5 years in a row. Going back to the Warriors, this Warriors team has officially become a dynasty. 2 rings in 3 years, and it would have been a three-peat if LeBron didn't exist. This Warriors team has what no NBA team has had in history. The Warriors' firepower on both ends are unmatched. Offensively, you have KD, Curry, Klay, Draymond, Iggy, Livingston, David West even knocked down shots. And this team was just as good defensively. They were number 1 ranked in the NBA in both offense and defense. And what surprised me most about this team was how unselfish they were all season long. They enjoy passing more than they enjoy scoring. The Warriors also led the league in assists with 30 per game. We are witnessing an all-time great team in the beginning of their prime, and we will be able to see it for years to come. And as I said earlier, I'm not against seeing a Cleveland versus Golden State Part 4, Part 5, or even Part 6, because these are the only 2 teams right now that can beat each other. And the respect between both sides in this series and this rivalry is just unbelievable, especially between Kevin Durant and LeBron James, who have just shown nothing but respect. As you can see at the end of the game, Kyrie Irving was a good sport about it. And because they know they'll be back next year. And KD even said it. We want to do this thing again to LeBron. And I'm not opposed to seeing it again. I'm actually very excited at the possibility of seeing this matchup again, because I know it's going to be a good one next year once Cleveland builds their roster to the caliber. Not even the caliber, because LeBron makes up for some of that. If they can get a player like Paul George, the Warriors should be afraid of that. But this has been From My Perspective. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll see you next time.